Welcome back to Everything Whiskey. I'm Callum.
Sam.
And today we're having a look at the Laphroaig Select Cask.
Yeah, we're back to our roots really. We haven't had Laphroaig in so long. We decided to pick up the bottle today. So. It's been a while, and Laphroaig used to be our absolute favourite. We got kind of turned onto it by the whiskey tribe, wasn't it? Whiskey vodka, I think it was. And we had like, we bought, I don't know how many bottles in, how many months. It was a lot though. A lot of bottles, not many months. And then we just kind of like stopped buying it because we just, I don't know, we got other stuff, Ardbeg and other. But we saw these little Laphroaig nosing glasses available today if you buy a bottle of Laphroaig, and we thought, well, we haven't reviewed it. Let's go back to Laphroaig and see, what we think of it now.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did. Also because these glasses are cute as hell. They're like, they're like miniature little Glen cans without a stem. I like them. You've got one at home as well, don't you?
Yeah, I've got one. Yeah.
You took yours from work, didn't you?
Yeah, but I didn't pay for it. I mean, you technically took that as well.
They just offered it to me because you got one. He's like, oh, I feel bad. But yeah, no. So Laphroaig is a Scottish whiskey. It's from Islay, which is typically the more medicinal, briny, seaweed, smoky, peaty region of Scotland. This one's only 40%, but if you're new to Islay, you won't matter how low this is. This could be 10%. You'll probably still be blown away by it if you're not like ready for it. But yeah, this is a single malt 10-year. Oh no, this is the select. Sorry. Just selected casks. I think it was just like. Yeah, but it's not an age statement, but it's. I think it's around 10. It's a bit. I wish we had.
I don't think we have the 10. Yeah, we don't.
I can't remember the difference between this and the 10 in regards to flavour and stuff. Remember this being a bit more soft for us, but here we heard that a lot of people kind of thought this one tasted less soft and more kind of like complex and challenging. But I don't know, it's each to their own. But
I sometimes get it. Depends.
Yeah, because they are quite similar.
Obviously, it depends what you eat, for what you've been drinking on the day. Normally I find this a bit more softer, as you said, but again, well, might not now, but on the nose.
I completely forgot.
On the nose, it actually smells quite spiky to me. It's not so much peat.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not getting like a ton of peat, I'm getting a lot of brine.
Yeah, more brine. It's kind of like tuna brine.
It's like, it's kind of like, it's like nori, like seaweed, but with like all, still soaked in the seawater, the salty seawater, and then maybe thrown on like a barbecue, then it's just kind of like gone out, a bonfire or something. A couple band-aids thrown on the bonfire, I don't know, it's got that kind of band-aid, medicinal.
I get a little bit of fruit, I don't know if it's like green apples maybe, just very slightly.
It would have to be like really green apples, like not ripe. It's not got dark fruitiness, except for maybe, it's hard to get fruit out of like, or for us at least, Islays, like to get fruit notes out. I often get things like that are a bit more brighter, because these are quite bright notes. Like I often get like
I'm getting fresh cut grass and all that kind of stuff.
A desiccated apricot, and like a fresh cut grass and stuff. I don't know, I feel like you can smell the wind. Like if you were standing on like a the edge next to the water, I feel like you can actually smell it.
If you close your eyes and have a smell, like you could imagine the waves crashing against the rocks at the distillery.
It feels it's
with all that wind.
It smells like seawater. But it's nice. It's really nice. What was it? I get kind of like maybe, if I'm hard pressed, but maybe like some salted raisins or something.
I can see that, but
more like the apricot and stuff. More peat on the palate. It's so good.
It's actually like smooth.
I was about to say it is like one of the few 40%ers which I have no issue with it being 40%, because it's got like the spiky complexity of natural flavors, but with the alcohol burn, like not really there. So it's like you can actually experience those flavors without being overwhelmed.
So the beautiful combination of peat and brine.
Yeah, that's great.
Maybe that's what the select. I wish we.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. We need to do a lineup of like
all the Laphroaigs.
A few of them because we've had a few, but we've only got like.
Because coming back
right now, I can't.
Coming back, I swear that had something to do with it. The select had the perfect balance of them both.
Yeah, it was something to do with that. Well, let's see what it says on the back. This special Laphroaig is created from carefully selected casks of each of our key styles stretching back in time with one notable addition. The heart of the spirit is drawn from a final maturation in new American oak casks, rarely used for Scotch whisky maturation. Bottled at natural colour, the result is an exquisite Laphroaig with our trademark peat reek, matched by an additional layer of complexity and depth brought about by the fusion of the maturation styles and different oaks. So yeah, it's their regular one. I'm guessing it's probably less than 10 because they didn't mention it. But I don't think if it is younger than 10, doesn't taste much younger. It's pretty much the same colour as the 10. So it's probably around that. And yeah, so it's the addition of aging in new oak barrels, which definitely would give it more like wood bitterness.
I know that's just totally suggestion based, but I can actually taste.
I was about to say, I wonder if like in keeping that in the back of your mind now, like if we go back.
That's where we want that low, like a little bit of sharpness.
Maybe.
Yeah. I can see it now. Now that I know what that is, I can totally see it.
Yeah, it's a bit more wood bitterness maybe. It is that is like how sensitive whiskey is though with the flavors. Like they're so subtle and it's so dependent on like, I don't know, what you're remembering. So if someone suggests, I think it's this, and they might give you a specific suggestion, but just like recalling what that thing is might be enough for you to like link them. Like it's a really, you just pull out notes. Don't be scared to list notes off that you've got. No one can call, bullshit on your notes. It's all subjective.
Laphroaig is, I reckon, totally suggestive in terms of you could sit someone down with a glass and do a meditation type thing. You can close their eyes and run through a story that you're in the Isle of Skye somewhere, drinking this on the ocean side, and they would believe it. It's because you could draw all those flavors out just off.
It's a very immersive whiskey. I think it does bring about that. It's great. I love it. I think it's a fantastic Scotch. I think it's super interesting. I have no issue with the proof. They don't add any dye. I'm not sure about chill filtering. They might. It's not a big deal anyway. It's just a good Isla. It's probably a lot for a lot of people, but there's also going to be also a lot of people who really enjoy this. So if you're thinking about it, just try it. Expose yourself to it. You might not like it immediately, but just kind of like, just try it. It'll be an experience regardless.
I mean, we jumped in the deep end and loved it.
Yeah, exactly.
But there are cases that people get totally turned off by it.
Yeah, and that's fine too, but like, just kind of, it'll help you know what the range of Scotch is, that's flavour spectrum is wide. But yeah, this is one of our favourites, so we're going to send it off with this one.
Yep.
Thank you very much for watching this episode of Everything Whiskey. We hope you liked it. If you did, leave us a like. If you want to see future episodes from us, sub to us, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.